fans planning to honor Max in his last home game with some Ukrainian flags in the crowd just over these last few years while he's dealing with all the adversity back home. What have you seen his basketball family mean to him?
Yeah, I mean, I was interviewed today on Sirius about it, and pretty long answer, honestly, I gave there, and probably not going to do that right this second, but started obviously at Utah State. That was a dark time, when it first began, and even his coaches didn't know the depth, of what he was dealing with. Obviously we always talked to him about it and tried to get him to communicate with us. But Sean Bairstow was one of the first to really come to me and say, hey, I think you need to get with Max, and he's struggling with this right now. And it takes good teammates, like Sean and like others that we have on this team to really look out for one another. And our coaching group, is really close with Max. It's what college athletics should still aspire to be overall. The longer relationships that you have with players, watching them, go from here to here and really grow as people and as players. And so I'm grateful for the experience that he and I have had together. Max has done really well, since that moment, and has weathered, some different storms along the way, relative to the war and what's going on there. Thankfully, his parents are doing well. His sister's doing well, and Chef Jen yesterday. I said this on the interview this morning. Chef Jen, yesterday, it wasn't out of the blue because she always does nice things for our guys. She made this what's basically a soup. It's a Ukrainian dish.
Borscht.
Yes,
yeah.
And she made that for him yesterday. And he walked in and he didn't know it was coming and saw the big pot. And he said, if I grew up in America, there's not a chance I would be eating this. He said, but I grew up in Kyiv, in Ukraine, and I love it. He said his mom would make it once a week, and so it was really cool. He sat there and had a cup, with his teammates, which is a neat thing.
His teammates ate it too?
I don't know about that.
Did you try it?
No. It's beets. I'm not a beets guy. It's like a beets and potatoes kind of thing. So, but I'm sure it's good. I should have at least tasted it. But it's red, like a beet. It's a dark red there. So anyway.